Good evening, PJ. And you're welcome. What's up, John?
I think he's done now. Corey doesn't want me up. And Corey's a good Christian man. So
Amen. Amen. I was just trying to play a song before my battery run out. It ain't gonna happen like that. Josh, take the water.
yesterday I put to, I want to make sure it's sealed up. Because they could have stuck a syringe in there or something. And make sure it's sealed.
Yep. How's everybody doing tonight? You guys are talking too much. Freedom, you know it. I love that.
God, we need you now.
They were just playing it, but everybody's phone is dying. Ah, here we go.
That's that whole week out there.
Getting crazy, baby, chill. Don't medicate, just meditate. You waking up now, baby, hella late. Educate, look at what's going on, let it resonate, accelerate. Find your inner hunger like you never ate. A agenda is to push the hate.
You guys hear it?
Don't celebrate, right yet the storm is coming through. For heaven's sake, violence that they demonstrate. Wait, pulling out the seams of the fabric that they fabricate. They feed us lies, manipulate.
Hey, Scooter. I thought you were mad at me.
Till we come together, congregate. Do we liberate? Praying that you give me strength to find some love amongst the hate. Marching on the streets of blood till I see the going gates. Troubadour, troubled souls, one of God's servants. Blades out, cut the grass till we see the sun.
Why are you whining? What do you want?
This puppet show it stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abuse.
Hey, Speedy.
We need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now.
The truth is hard to swallow, just digest. Suspected something's going on. Chose to just neglect. Deflect.
She just had a really long nap. She might be. Aww. And she's just ready to go somewhere.
Hello, how are you?
Nobody's been arrested. Read it in the testament. These children are protected. So I'm fighting all these terrorists, both foreign and domestic. Refuse to be directed. Lying not a sheep. Only kneel to my God. So I'm down on my feet. Silence when we speak, but there's violence in the street. I've been rolling with the punches.
Come back and scratch my butt.
Drink from a glass half full, I'm optimistic. People are sadistic, so vicious and malicious. Praying for our sisters to overcome opposition. No, I'm gonna start resisting, and then I'll pray for forgiveness. Pray for forgiveness.
I guess that song ain't meant to play tonight.
It's the wrong version.
I hope you see the truth. This puppet show it stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues.
Thanks, Valerie.
Oh, God,
Service looks good now.
back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. We need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now.
Yeah, I heard the traffic getting here is pretty bad. We got here really early.
We need you now. One day, one day, one day, I hope you see the truth.
Gotcha, Scooter.
This puppet show it stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. Need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now.
He walked away, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't know how long this is going to pretty incredible.
What?
This road here is
No, he doesn't talk.
it reaches all
Yeah, no doubt. But he probably doesn't have another contact.
No, yeah, I can hear you. What is breaking up?
Patriotic Punk, do you have Telegram?
What's up?
Hey.
Dave! Almost had a good start. What's up?
So much. So is there, I follow it on Telegram, the American Gulag Chronicles and the Prisoner's Record.
Yes.
And they put out daily updates. Where else is a good place to get daily updates on the prisoners?
You almost got your son.
Seems like those Telegram ones are the most active.
They are?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have some right here.
Uh-oh. Did I get it?
Yeah. No.
No.
Got it.
Okay.
Listen to this.
Okay, I'll share it here. Just a minute.
Next week,
Copy that.
Really?
So, this is to the American Gulag Chronicles on Telegram. It's a good place to get that stuff.
Hey.
Daily
What
stuff.
happened this afternoon, young lady? Get over there.
Hey, you want to connect to this?
Yeah.
Somebody. Anybody. Please. That's a song.
Bear with me, my other phone isn't serviceable right now. Okay. There's one page on Telegram. Let me get the other. They both have a lot of good stuff on them. You get time to read it. The Prisoner's Record.
Oh, actually, you can start with Yeshua, Our God Reigns.
And
Leave it. Hey. You might have made some progress today with that.
yeah.
Just needed to show a little more aggression like that. Leave it. Hey. Hey.
We're early. Everybody's on their way. I've heard a couple people stuck in traffic. You're welcome, Patriotic Punk. They're all coming up right now.
Two ill-tempered little animals.
Hi,
Yeah.
baby girl.
See what happened yesterday? How was it?
Thank you, Scooter. Yeah, I think there's a few people coming now. Technically, it doesn't start till 7, so. God bless you, Murtica? Sorry if I messed that up. I'm gonna help him get set up.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Just let me know, darling. Walk out here with a 12-inch, they might say something.
Yeah, me too. We're looking good right now, Alan. I reset some stuff on the phone, so.
Nice to meet you, Rhonda.
Did you pick up my glasses?
Your glasses are No, what? Are they?
Oh,
They're on the Oh, I didn't use it.
You were the word at the beginning, one with God the Lord Most High. Your hidden glory in creation, now revealed in you are Christ. What a beautiful name it is. What a beautiful name it is. The name of Jesus Christ, my King. What a beautiful name it is. Nothing compares to this. What a beautiful name it is. The name of Jesus. You didn't want heaven without us. So Jesus, you brought heaven down. My sin was great, your love was greater. What could separate us now? What a wonderful name it is. What a wonderful name it is. The name of Jesus Christ. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain,
for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee and crowned thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
oh, beautiful for heroes proved in liberating strife,
Who more than self their country loved, and mercy more than life. America, America, God shed His grace on thee and crowned thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. America, America, God shed His grace on thee and crowned thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
They separate us from our neighbors and they call it social distancing. It's actually a bigger plan, it's called social conditioning. They took away our privacy, there's always someone listening. They're rigging the elections, planning riots for the citizens. The government has always lied, it's history repeating. But the problem is the schools dumb you down so you believe them. If you try to speak the truth inside a tweet, then they delete it. Whole administration Satanists who claim they praising Jesus. Every year there's a new name for enemies that we're facing. It's Al-Qaeda, then ISIS, and now American patriots. Who would have thought those who love the country the most would be hated on by folks who call America home? Both political parties are equally just as evil. They've been working for themselves, don't give a damn about the people. Black, white, yellow, brown, humanity needs you. Cause united we stand, divided they will defeat you. The man on the news says the problem is me.
Hello, Laura.
I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they're lying to us.
Where did he say that, Danny?
In God we trust.
Y'all missing what was written in them pages. That was history they wrote, now you wanna change it. You racist, you hate this. Why
Yeah,
you
I
want
know
us all
there's
to be locked
people-
up in
I've heard people
cages?
say the
I can't
traffic
stand the
is
left,
horrible today.
everything they say is depressing. Ship them to the Middle East, they can learn oppression. Believe me, I mean this quite literal. I love liberty, but I hate white liberals. Wear a mask, stay home, complain and moan. Talk about privilege on your phone in your Range Rover, Starbucks, mango, foo-foo, whatever. The cloth I'm cut from can handle any weather. You just paper in the rain, we ain't the same. Stand for the flag, only kneel when I pray. I just pray we go back to the old days, land of the free, home of the brave.
The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they're lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust. Yeah. I see through all the illusions, refuse to humor rumors or accept that we're losing. Easy to get caught up, consumed by the consumer. Truth is so diluted, people starve off their confusion. Comfort is the killer, your dreams execution. Cool with persecution if I make a contribution. Home of the brave look like a mental institution, and there will be revolution if we can't find resolution. And a threat is a promise, stand up, pay homage. They tell lies, I'm being honest, just the time is upon us. I know that God got us, so I'm fighting in his honor. Hear the cries of the crusaders as we're strapping up our armor. Either set sail to higher ground or drown in their drama. If I die for what I love, then my death will be nirvana. We fighting for our freedom, don't believe what they've been feeding. Be the change you wanna see, the warriors that we're needing.
The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust. We don't trust the news, the government, or pharma. We just want freedom that you have that to offer. We don't want the lies, the politics, or the drama. We just want the life that was promised by our fathers. We don't trust the news, the government, or pharma. We just want freedom that you have that to offer. We don't want the lies, the politics, or the drama. We just want the life that was promised by our fathers. The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
Told Sherry you guys were saying happy birthday, and that's why I got the hug. You see who that is?
America, that's why we love them. We the people got us back, you know we stand for something. I was at the Capitol, witness hate in their eyes. I stood on them battlegrounds, they won't catch me inside. Closer with them patriots, they had tears in their eyes. They still up tired, but yeah, you know we outside. They can never take our freedom, real patriots ride. They can never take our freedom, real Americans ride. I done seen them barricades open and people jumping. I done seen the media police walking right in. They gon' try to lock us down, you know we popping out. 1776, boy, you know we rocking out. People touching people, this is crazy these days. They been shooting, they been rioting for hundreds of days. Patriots, we fail, we know what they are. We made that phone call, they got that patriot wet up. Especially better, yeah, you know we hold you in prayer. Especially better, yeah, you know your soul's in the air. Especially better, yeah, you know true patriots care. Left your blood up on the battlegrounds like this is fair. At least we make it history. Never forget what they did to me. You know I'm back on, I'm not even saying they tryna pay me. I'm making new page, bringing this stuff America, that's why we love them. We the people got us back, you know we stand for something. I was at the Capitol, witness hate in their eyes. I stood on them battlegrounds, they won't catch me inside. Patriots, they had tears in their eyes. They tryna stay
Kind of lost them whenever I hit 66. I don't know where they went to.
real patriots ride. We can take our freedom, real Americans ride. Let's start a patriot party. Yeah, let's start a patriot party.
I you dump your water.
RIP to anybody who lost their life in the Capitol, man, January 6th. On both sides, you know. I saw with my own eyes. My feet were out there. I was on the battleground. I was not in no Capitol though.
Doesn't look like there's anybody in their windows yet.
I was just out there seeing it firsthand. I put a lot of time in for Trump. We put a lot of time in for Trump. Trump rallies, boat rallies, Patriots stand up. We start a patriot party. Ashley Babbitt, RIP to you. God bless you, God bless your family, man. Make Trump president again, you know how we come. Stand up.
Some nights I stay up, cashing in my bad luck. Some nights I call it a draw. Some nights I wish that my lips could build a castle. Some nights I wish they just fall off. But I still wake up, I still say our gospel. Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for. What do I stand for? What do I stand for? Most nights I don't know anymore. This is it, boys. This is what are we waiting for? Why don't we break the rules already?
There's like at least 12 people here. There's more on their way, and there's at least several hundred watching. So
that's alright. I found a water in my bed tonight. Stops my bones from wondering just why, no, who am I? Well, some nights I wish that this all would end, 'cause I feel some feels for a change. And some nights I'm scared you'll forget me again. And some nights I always be on the floor. Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for. I don't know. I sold my soul for this. Wash my hands of that for this. I miss my mom and dad for this. No. When I see stars, that's all they are. When I hear songs, they sound like the swans of clover. Well, daddy's home, sitting in the void again. Daddy's a bit of a short, anybody understands. But it's not for the sorry, I don't know not to do. What's the dialogue? I'm caught up in the desert sun. Breaking for my sister in the car that she called up. And then I look into my nephew's eyes. Man, you wouldn't believe the most amazing things that can come from some terrible life.
what is it? I can let whoever know. They do take requests.
That's right. That's right.
For music.
That's right.
It shouldn't be buffering, Scooter. Does anybody else have that?
Right on. Go lay down. Go. Lay down. Lay down.
Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above. He waves some power and glory. Our God is an awesome God. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above. He waves some power and glory. Our God is an awesome God. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above. He waves some power and glory. Our God is an awesome God. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above. He waves some power and glory. Our God is an awesome God.
I'll put the request in, Kimber. He probably is singing. Rick, if you're here to start a fight, you can go elsewhere. Sink, or whatever your name is, same thing. Hey, Jay.
Howdy, howdy.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good.
How you doing?
Hey, Josh.
Hey,
How's it going?
Hi. Hey, how's Glory B?
Okay, guys, we're going to start with the opening prayer. We have a new guest tonight, Nicole Reffett. Her husband, Guy Reffett, is behind these walls right here. She's come to join us until the 24th. So, welcome, Nicole. And Randy's going to lead us in prayer.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for today. Thank you so much for bringing us all together here tonight. I just pray tonight, Lord, for all of our J6 political hostages, not just here in DC, but around the world. I mean, around the U.S. and all 14 of the prisons where they're held. I just pray that you would be with them tonight. Give them strength. Give them courage. Let them know that you're with them. And I just pray that you give them and their families especially, that you place your hedge around them, protect them, and just work in their lives. We understand it's a very difficult time for all of the ones that are involved. I'll just pray that you give strength and wisdom to those that are fighting on the front lines. Thank you so much for all the people that you have raised up across this country fighting on behalf of these guys. I just pray that you would give them your strength, and I just pray that they would seek you and your will and your wisdom in all of this. And I just pray tonight, dear Lord, especially for Ronald Maccabee. We understand that he's in the process of being transferred. I just pray that you will be with him. I pray that you will go before him, protect him, and also the other guys that were caught up in the incident earlier this week. I just pray that you would also be with them. Keep them safe, dear Lord. And I pray that the people that are around them, that you would, speak to them, move them, so that they are treated with the dignity and the respect that they deserve. And I pray all this in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, let's do the Pledge of Allegiance. Mickey, the flag is missing. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, we do have a special occasion today. For those of you who know Sherry, happy birthday, Sherry. So I would like for all of us to sing a happy birthday to Sherry. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sherry. Happy birthday to you.
I am so blessed to have you guys in my life, and all of you live streamers that have supported me all day. Thank you, Randy. Thank you, Mickey. I love you.
No, thank you.
We love you.
It's not a shot.
We thank you. I can't remember a night since Mickey and I started doing this that you haven't been out here. So thank you so much for being out, for being a regular here, and for bringing the people here that you do. Thank you so much.
It's totally my honor to be standing with you guys and you patriots. I love you guys so much, and I do this for everybody out there, especially you veterans. I'd sure like to see more of you standing here beside me. Most of us went to war once already, and we saw a living hell. These veterans inside these walls, they're living a living hell. And every veteran should be up in arms about this. I pray to God you guys find it in your heart to find your way here and call your congressmen and every possible person that you can. And do not forget to report Lieutenant Lancaster for her severe abuse. God bless you all.
Thank you, Sherry. And I'll mention we'll be talking more about this later on. We'll be giving an update. But I do believe at this moment in time, Lieutenant Lancaster is on administrative leave.
Yes! Thank you, Jesus!
That is our understanding.
That's our understanding.
Yeah, that's our understanding. We haven't 100%
What a
confirmed
birthday
that.
gift!
Well, speaking of that, we do have some birthday cake here. So we're going to start the music and...
Y'all might have to share a fork, so I don't know. Use your fingers. We brought, use utensils God gave you.
No, it's not even like that. He is working the movement down in Kentucky now.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
In my something ain't right? Is it just me? Am I losing my mind? Am I standing on the edge of the end of time? Am I the only one? Tell me I'm not. Who thinks of taking all the good we got and turning it back? Hell, I'll be damned. I think I'm turning into my old man. Am I the only one willing to bleed or take a bullet for being free? Screaming what the fuck in my TV for telling me, yeah, you're telling me that I'm the only one willing to fight for my love, the red and white and the blue. Burning on the ground, another statue coming down in a town.
I'm gonna steal Oreo's idea here.
I'll look right up here. It's the best thing you do to put up here.
Am I the only one not
I like being able to see what's going on over here. I don't want to fight with it
through the land of the lost, who still gives a shit and worries about his kids as they try to undo all the things he did? Am I the only one who can't take no more screaming? If you don't like
that was the same address I have, but it always takes me on the other side of the building.
Really?
And that's why I'm like, what the heck?
it was something more, it was something more. Am I the only one willing to fight for my love of the red and white and the blue? Burning on the ground, another statue coming down in a town near you. Watching the threads of the glory come undone. Not the only one. I can't be the only one. Am I the only one who quit singing along every time they play a Springsteen song? Am I the only one sitting here, still holding on, holding back my tears for the ones who paid with the lives they gave? God bless the USA. I'm not the only one willing to fight for my love of the red and white and the blue. Burning on the ground, another statue coming down in a town near you. Watching the threads of old glory come undone. I'm not the only one. I can't be the only one. There's an American guy who'll always stand up and salute. We see old glory flying. There's a lot of men dead, so we can sleep in peace at night when we lay down our head. My daddy served in the army, where he lost his right eye, but he flew a flag out in our yard till the day that he died. He wanted my mother, my brother, my sister, and me to grow up and live happy in the land of the free. Now this nation that I love is falling under attack. A mighty sucker punch came flying in from somewhere in the back. Soon as we could see clearly through our big black eye, man, we lit up your world like the 4th of July. Uncle Sam put your name at the top of his list, and the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist, and the eagle will fly, and it's gonna be here when you hear Mother Freedom start ringing a bell, and it'll feel like the whole wide world.
Hi, Ronda's people.
Brought to you courtesy of the red, white, and blue. Justice will be served and the battle will rage. This big dog will fight when you rattle his cage. You'll be sorry that you messed with the USA.
Where's Gloria? Sheila.
'Cause we'll put a boot in your ass. It's the American way. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list, and the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist, and the eagle will fly, and it's gonna be hell when you hear Mother Freedom start ringing her bell, and it'll feel like the whole wide world is raining down on you. Brought to you courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
Yeah, cool advice. Whatever it is, doing stuff.
White van? Blocking the lane?
Right there.
Who's got a white van?
Anyone driving a white van? Right there. He's moving.
Heard about the press conference not happening.
No, I didn't. So I'm glad I didn't come. I got home and I was tired. So we got lives all over you.
Take it over by you.
Welcome everyone.
This one's for my boys in Oklahoma. They're sending me away 'cause I took a stand. My voice is all that I can hear.
Are you seeing anybody in the windows yet, guys?
Politicians smile when they run my town. So tear another statue.
How's Carol doing tonight?
They try and divide with fear and hate. They keep us in our homes till it's too late. Well, they came with guns, said welcome to our day. No rights, no trial, and they locked me in a cell. So to my boys, I left behind that January day. I stood for thoughts, I stood for words you may never get to see. And through the years and all the tears, we may never be the same. So I pray. This man on the block lost everything, but every single night there's an anthem they sing. And then I sit down trying to write to my son words about just a man I'm in love. Will they ever understand that I stood for them?
The gang is all here.
Trying to rock the world, they even put us in.
Where you been?
Oh, you should see the traffic.
Oh man.
It was terrible.
Oh yeah? Which made you come
It
in?
took us 27 minutes to get to across the bridge to 14th.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's bad.
Pray that you choose to see through all the lies that you're told.
Lady Buckeye made it.
They can take time, but they can't take your mind or your soul. They want you to hate, but it's never too late to choose love. So choose love, and choose love, and choose love, and choose love, 'cause there's a formula of this truth. They used to tear down the best of us. There's a simple answer to what we must do.
Let me stand you that. Good to see you.
Strip them of the
Santa's been working us this week.
How are you guys doing?
If you stand with the truth, they'll put you in a cage. If you talk about freedom, they'll remind you you're a slave. So to my boys, I left behind that January day. I stood for thoughts, I stood for words you may never get to see. And through the years and all the tears, we may never be the same. So I pray.
supposed to be more coming.
So this one's for my boys in Oakland.
So my last question is,
Sending me away cause I took a stand. I gotta go away cause I took a stand. Is there anyone left to make a stand?
Just a young gun with a quick fuse. I was uptight, wanna let loose. I was dreaming of bigger things and wanna leave my old life behind. Not a yes sir, not a follower. Hit the box with the mold, have a seat in the foyer. Take a number. I was lightning before the thunder. Kids were laughing in my classes while I was scheming for the masses. Who do you think you are? Dreaming about being a big star. They say you're basic, they say you're easy. I was riding in the backseat. Now I'm smiling from the stage while you were climbing in the nosebleeds.
Oh, love you too, Debbie. Thank you so much.
Feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder.
Yeah, I know they're being weird about where to put stuff, and I just walked away.
They separate us from our neighbors and they call it social distancing. It's actually a bigger plan, it's called social conditioning. They took away our privacy, there's always someone listening. They're rigging the elections, planning riots for the citizens. The government has always lied, it's history repeating. But the problem is the schools thumb you down so you believe them. If you try to speak the truth inside a tweet, then they delete it. Whole administration safe when Mr. Clinton was Jesus. Every year there's a new name for enemies that we're facing. It's updated than ISIS and now American patriots. Who would have thought those who love the country the most would be hated on by folks who call America home? Both political parties are equally just as evil. They've been working for themselves, don't give a damn about the people. Black, white, yellow, brown, humanity needs you. Cause united we stand, divided they will defeat you. The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big America.
Yeah, you can't see all the way up there, but there's more people up there.
In God we trust. Y'all missing what was written in them pages. That was history they wrote, now you wanna change it. You racist, you hate this. Why you want us all to
God
be
bless
locked
you
up in
too, Kitty
cages?
Hawk.
I
Thank
can't
you so
say
much for
left,
stopping
everything
by.
they say is depressing. Ship them to the Middle East, they can learn oppression. Believe me, I mean this quite literal. I love liberty, but I hate white liberals. Wear a mask, stay home, complain and moan. Talk about privilege on your phone in your Range Rover, Starbucks, mango, full, whatever. The cloth I'm cut from can handle any weather. You just paper in the rain, we ain't the same. Stand for the flag, only kneel when I pray. I just pray we go back to the old days, land of the free, home of the brave.
Man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams.
Yes, it's great. We need lots more. Anybody planning on coming to the rally on the 24th?
Yeah. I see through all the illusions, refuse to humor rumors or accept that we're losing. Easy to get caught up, consumed by the consumer. Truth is so diluted, people starve out their confusion. Confidence the killer, your dreams execution. Cool persecution if I make a contribution. Home of the brave look like a mental institution, and there will be revolution if we can't find resolution. And a threat is a promise, stand up, pay homage. They tell lies, I'm being honest, test the time is a promise. I know that God got us, so I'm fighting in his honor. Hear the cries of the crusaders as we strap up our armor. Either set a higher ground or drown in a drama. If I die for what I love, then my death will be nirvana. We fighting for our freedom, don't believe what they've been feeding. Be the change you wanna see, the warrior that we're needing. Man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they're lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust. We don't trust the news, the government, or pharma. We just want freedom, that you have that to offer. We don't want the lies, the politics, or the drama. We just want the life that was promised by our fathers. We don't trust the news, the government, or pharma. We just want freedom, that you have that to offer. We don't want the lies, the politics, or the drama. We just want the life that was promised by our fathers. The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they're lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
I'm just trying to be a father, raise a daughter and their sons, be a lover to their mothers, everything to everyone. Other than that, I'm bright and early, I'm all business in my suit. Yeah, I'm dressed up for success, from my head down to my boots. I don't do it for the money, there's bills that I can't pay. Do it anyway, providing for our future.
Sorry, guys.
Our responsibility. Yeah, I'm real
Kitty Hawk is an awesome mod. Really like her style.
All that I can be, I can't call in sick on Monday. It's been too strong. I just work straight through the holidays, sometimes all night long. You can bet that I stand ready when the wolf growls at the door. Yeah, I'm solid, yeah, I'm steady, yeah, I'm true down to the core. And I will always do my duty, no matter what the price. I've counted up the cost, I know the sacrifice. Oh, and I don't wanna die for you, but if dying's asking me, I wear that cross with honor, 'cause freedom don't come free. I'm an American soldier, an American. Beside my brothers and my sisters, I was proud to take a stand when liberty's in jeopardy. How long always do what's right. I'm out here on the front line, sleep in peace tonight. American soldier. I will proudly take the stand. When liberty's in jeopardy, I will always do what's right. Sleep in peace tonight, American soldier. An American.
Dude ain't right.
You know, they're jamming generators, by the way. They can say one thing and completely think on it. Maybe it's just right behind it, making us seem like it's just some of it. You know, so he's not a violent person at all, and no domestic violence. And so they were talking about somebody, and I'm grateful to be made it.
Say her name.
Ashley Babbitt. Ashley Babbitt. Ashley Babbitt. Ashley Babbitt. Ashley Babbitt.
In the swamp of America, that's why we love them. We the people got us back, you know we stand for something. I was at the Capitol witness, hated their eyes. I stood on the battle, as they won't catch me inside. They had everything else. Yeah, you know we outside. Take off freedom, real patriots ride. Taking nothing, take off freedom, real Americans ride. I done seen the barricades open and people jumping. I done seen the media police walk around it. They gon' try to lock us down, you know we popping out. 1776, boy, you know we rocking out. People judging people, this is crazy these days. They been shooting, they been rioting for hundreds of days. Patriots, we fed up, we know that we got set up. Who made that phone call and got that patriot wet up? Ashley Babbitt, yeah, you know we hold you in prayer. Ashley Babbitt, yeah, you know you're supposed to the air. Ashley Babbitt, yeah, you know true patriots care. Left your blood up on the battlegrounds like this is fair. Oh, at least we make history. Never forget what they did to me. Boy, you know I bounce back on them, won't even say names. They tryna ban me out. I'm making the page. Friend in the swamp of America, that's why we love them. We the people got us back, you know we stand for something. I was at the Capitol witness, hating their eyes in their eyes. They tryna steal our heart, boy. Yeah, you know we outside. We can never take our freedom, real patriots, right? They can never take our freedom, real Americans, right? Let's start a patriot party.
Well, then we make a pretty good team, right, guys?
Anybody who lost their life in the Capitol, man, January 6th. On both sides, you know. I saw with my own eyes. My feet were out there. I was on the back line. I was not in no Capitol. Never went in the Capitol. I was just out there seeing it firsthand. I put a lot of time in for Trump. We put a lot of rallies, voter rallies, Patriots stand up. We start a Patriot party. Ashley Babbitt, RIP you. God bless you, God bless your family, man. Make Trump president again, you know how we come. Stand up.
Amen, sis.
Okay, we have DJ Jerome on the line.
Hey, Patriot!
All right. Am I on?
You are on and ready to go.
All right. Good evening, DC Gulag.
Good evening.
Welcome to the Jan 6 Family Hour. My name is John, a.k.a. DJ Jerome. I'll be your cartel coyote tonight, smuggling you through the desert of despair and violence to the land of strength and honor. I am broadcasting to you live from inside an abandoned and overheating tractor trailer. The DC Gulag. I have some new developments to share with you tonight. After the events of Monday, where we witnessed our Jan 6 brother Ronald McAbee assaulted and maced by Officer Lancaster for not wearing a mask.
Shame.
We have learned that one of the other 3 men arrested with McAbee that day, Ronnie Sandlin, our Hispanic brother, has been transferred to Northern Neck Regional Jail. There is no word yet as to whether the Biden administration decided to transfer Ronnie Sandlin because of the tragic events on Monday, or because the administration is attempting to solve the immigration problem by only deporting Mexican-American Republicans. I will warn you that Ronnie Sandlin is more American than Joe Biden's money. We have a great show for you tonight. We will have one fabulous... Oh, actually, I just want to interject with something I just learned before I got on the phone. I heard a report from the Epic Times that Lieutenant Lancaster was busted for the drugs she was bringing in. Was that what I heard? Was that what I heard? You guys reading? That was what they said?
I haven't read that yet.
Looking at the fellas.
I haven't read it yet, but I did hear she was on administrative leave. That's what I heard in court.
I walked up on the guys while they were reading this out loud, and I missed the beginning, but I thought that's what it sounded like. Don't worry. We'll just Epic Times, go check it out. I think that she got busted, but anyway, yeah, that's applause is great. We will have one fabulous Patriot appearance that will leave you more satisfied than Ronnie Sandlin wearing a MAGA hat at Taco Bell. we love you, Ronnie. Then at 9 p.m. we will sing the national anthem with more sincerity than when I asked my girlfriend Kelly to marry me. One day I will wear her down to say yes, but asking from inside a jail is not the best.
God bless you.
Before we get started, I would like to thank all of you amazing Patriots for showing up and all of you watching online. You all mean so much to us, and we are so lucky you have our backs. Thank you so much. Please share this live stream with every politician and media contact you can. It doesn't matter if it's the doorman at CNN or the guy who feeds Mitch McConnell his turtle food. It really makes a difference.
That's so funny because he does so much. He just got no chin.
Turtle. It really makes a difference, I'm telling you. Now, now, to my sweet, vivacious, and beautiful Mama Mickey. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for saving our righteous movement and giving us hope for a better future. God has blessed us by sending you. I love you, Mama. We all believe in you.
Thank you so much. Hey, I do have a couple updates. I just want to let you know real quick, and then maybe you call back with so the guy gets his full time. Nicole Reffitt is out here with us tonight. Guy Reffitt's wife is out here. She'll be here with us until the 24th. I spoke to Gosar's office today, and he's going to participate in our press conference. I sat in court and heard McBride try to argue for Ryan Nichols and his motion there, and that's where I learned that Lieutenant Lancaster is on administration leave. And I also had a phone call from President Trump today, and he said to tell you guys he's thinking about you, and he's thinking on some things for me. I'll just leave it at that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I hear you, and I love you. Thank you so much, Mama Mickey. You have saved us in more ways than one. I'm telling you, there are so many men in here that truly were desperate all year for someone like you to come and save us from the grips of evil. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. And if anyone out there wants to support this movement, please go to www.4ashley.com. That is the number 4, Ashley with an I.com. Please visit that website. And if you would like to get to know us Patriots better in our own words, please visit www.wearegoodmen.com. That is wearegoodmen.com. Now, first, I have Billy Christman. He is 48 years old from Kansas City, Kansas. Father of 5, grandfather of 4, former U.S. Army combat medic. He's tall. Yeah, he's tall. He's bold. He invested in gold. Billy Christman. Hello, everybody. Going good? Is this Mickey?
This is Mickey.
Love you, Mickey.
I love you too, guys.
Okay. How's it going?
Okay, I told John a little bit about my day, and also Guy Reffitt's wife is out here, and you know, we had some pretty good meetings today, and a phone call from the president, and so he's thinking about you guys. Yeah, just let you know.
What did the president say?
He said he's thinking about you guys, and he said some other stuff, but you know, we'll see how that goes moving on down the line. So we'll see.
Okay. Hi, Miss Richard.
Hi.
Nicole said, hey.
Much love.
She said much love.
Much love. Also, I got weirdos doing raunchy hand signs and stuff. No, fake news. So, it's been a crazy day, huh?
Yeah, it has.
Crazy few days, actually. You guys, by the way, we owe you guys big thanks. I guess, got so many complaints about Lancaster that they actually had to shut the grievance system down on the outside. You guys are amazing.
Yeah, those are our live streamers, guys.
I'm not kidding you. I don't know what else to say to you guys. You guys amaze me.
Do it for you. USA.
Love you guys.
Thank you. Yeah, they're dedicated out here with us every day, and you guys go out to all different countries, England and Sweden and Germany, Iceland, Australia, France, everywhere. You guys are Guam. You guys are everywhere. Canada.
Wow, Germany, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are getting around, so.
That's me. I'm American made with German parts. So, you guys heard about the Queen dying?
Yeah, I actually just heard about that. Sometimes I think I live under a rock. I did just hear about that on the way here to the jail, or right before we left.
That's crazy.
Yeah, she's like, she's 100. She was 96 years old. So, if anybody,
Yeah, it was a full life.
Right. If anybody had a good life, it might have been the Queen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sherry
says.
What is it?
Sherry says us. Sherry says us deplorables don't get that.
No, definitely not. We get better because we get girls showing their boobies to us in the Yeah. I'm gonna see it one of these days.
We'll give you a heads up next time that crew's in town.
Okay, Mickey, you better be in that crew.
Oh God! No, not me, but I'll see what I can talk to Cole into.
Oh, the more the merrier.
Oh no, baby, those days are gone for me. But I'll see what I can do. I'll try to drum up some business for you.
You guys are great.
So tell us about your day.
My day wasn't much. I sleep a lot. Guess I'm the big joke around here.
Well, sometimes that's the best thing to do.
Hell yeah, it feels like I've been here 6 months. These other guys are sitting there making fun of me. I'm like, dude, you guys been here a year and a half.
It's like when you used to go for trips in the car and you'd wake up and you were there. It was like magic.
Exactly. Sometimes we can learn best from babes, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So, do you guys want to hear about what happened that day with Lancaster? And,
yeah, if you want to tell us what happened through your eyes, I'd love to see and hear that.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was right there. A lot of us are really, really, really sick and tired of the pretend game and wearing a mask for no reason and getting yelled at and screamed at about. It gets old.
They don't have masks on out here.
No, we don't. They don't. The guards don't have masks on
Not
out
in
here.
their vehicles, not standing side by side, no mask.
What's that?
They said one of the ladies out here said that they're not wearing masks out here, not in their cars, not next to each other. They don't have masks on, except for Hauser. He's got his little fucking face diaper on.
Hauser. Oh yeah, that name's just a punchline. I mean,
Out here looking like a cross between all of the 7 dwarfs.
He's something else.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were going to get, I believe it was meds that day. They called meds like usual, and I believe that's what was going on, what was happening. And Lancaster came yelling at me about getting my mask on and everything else, and I tried to ignore her. And so she jumped out and screaming like, almost like there was a baby in the road. The big truck was coming. She overreacted. And I'm just whatever. So I turn around, and then McAbee's coming up, and she starts yelling at him and jumping in front and putting her hands on him. And at that point, he's like, no, God damn it, and a bunch of other things. But she had her hands all over him. And then she whipped out the pepper spray and shot him with it. There was no need for that. He was violent. He wasn't, he raised his voice to match her volume, but that was it. And then she followed him and pestered him around the rest of the building. Well, everybody was getting sick of seeing him get treated like this, so everybody started yelling. And then she definitely overreacted. She started screaming on the radio, stuff about a riot. We're like, we're not, are you kidding me? And they were trying to put cuffs on McAbee where they had him pinned to the wall. She again shot him point blank with the bear spray or pepper spray, whatever it is. It's orange crap, right in his eyes. And when I say point blank, I mean the tip of that thing was about 1.5 inches of his eye. When she let it go.
You have 1 minute left.
It was just caked on his face.
What a horrible
Ronnie and Ryan were yelling at her, stop. And so they got taken into. I'm not sure what happened with Shively, because Bart Shively got taken too, but probably same stuff. We were all trying to get her to stop, but they were the closest.
Well, I heard the judge talking about that situation in court today. Dinesh D'Souza was talking about it. Chris Carter was talking about it. Gateway Pundit's talking about it. And many other people as time goes on. So, yeah, you all made Lieutenant Lancaster famous.
Right on. Well, what happened with her? Does anybody know?
As far as I know, what I heard in court today, she's on administrative leave. And the Gateway Pundit says... Oh, no, I'm sorry, not Gateway Pundit, Epoch Times. We're reading it right now to find out that information. So when you guys call back, we'll have that.
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye.
She got me. She
noticed. I didn't hear it.
I think you get used to it, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's something
Like it.
that's
Maybe on my last paragraph when they get to it.
Hey, you want me to go with you?
Sure.
This one time.
Are you cool?
The phone calls are actually I think they screwed themselves this time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Talks about there's been 2 or 3 drug deaths in the jail. Epoch Times story.
Really?
Yeah.
I just got that link. I was gonna read it later.
Well, it's a premium article. You might want to read it. I do pay for it.
Yeah.
So if you don't have it, you can get a free subscription or you can read it.
I just got the free subscription for 30 days.
Hey, it's worth it. If you want to go back in here into history and like Marxism and stuff, there's got so much good stuff on the app that you pay for. Really good.
Okay, you're on.
If you look up this on
Hey, this is John, DJ Drill. I had said something to you earlier about Lancaster that we had heard, so we're just clarifying it. I think she's under investigation for smuggling the drugs in.
I think you're right. We're reading an Epoch Times article right now so that we can confirm that. But what I heard in court is administrative leave, so that those two things probably go hand in hand.
Yeah, sorry. I'll try not to say fake news to you. I hate that, so I'm sorry.
No, it's not fake news. We're shooting it out right now. Randy's going to... I know.
I had the turtle joke on my mind, and I was really just kind of excited, so I just wanted to tell something.
I think you're right, though. Randy's he's gonna update you right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna read a portion of the article that you referenced.
Yeah.
Let me see here. According to the petition for writ of habeas corpus, under 22 U.S. Code 2241, a complaint for declaratory and injunctive relief, Lancaster, the guard in charge of the solitary confinement area known as the Hole, verbally and mentally abuses inmates. She also oversees officers and guards who do the same and is suspected of bringing drugs into the prison. The complaint states further the presence of drugs in the prison was confirmed by both the U.S. Marshal's report and the testimony of the D.C. City Council Chair on the Judiciary and Public Safety. According to reports, one correctional officer was already arrested at the D.C. facility in February for allegedly accepting bribes to bring drugs, knives, and cell phones to inmates. There have also been multiple drug overdoses and 2 drug-related deaths that further corroborate the presence of drugs in the D.C. jail. Bonnie also noted that Lancaster had been banned from the Jane 6 pod for weeks. She would taunt the inmates, calling them names like white cracker, expletive, and telling them she's going to expletive your daddy and give you a little sister. The last time Ryan was thrown in solitary was apparently in retaliation for a grievance he had filed because he suffers from PTSD due to the trauma suffered during his military service. Ryan was placed on suicide watch. However, he was not allowed to see a nurse or to receive mental health counseling. They simply put him in a straitjacket and strapped him to a bench. Now Ryan is again in solitary. The pod is still on lockdown because he was not allowed to shower for 48 hours after the assault. He has chemical burns all over his body from the OC spray. The emergency response team told him to stop being an expletive. I'm angry at this point over what's continuing to happen, Bonnie told the Epoch Times. It's like this jail is untouchable. It's aggravating that these men are still in the same situation after 2 years. Aside from the abuse and abhorrent conditions, Bonnie said her husband's discovery was taken from him. all of the work he's been doing on his case, all of the motions, everything he has been working on for his case for the past 19 months. He was on a thumb drive that has now gone missing from his cell for the second time. The guards claim to know nothing again.
I wanna say something. So if anybody's read the, there was an article published last year that actually I was able to afford a lawyer through this article. It was back last September. I wrote about 35 days. They stuck me in the hole for no reason. I had no paperwork, no disciplinary report, no due process. I tried to get out of there and tried to file paperwork. The lieutenant and the sergeant kept lying to me and making up things, saying I'd be out of there in a couple days. I'd be out of there by a couple days, and just kept pushing it on. And if you've read even Julie Kelly's book, it's like my whole account is in there. It was published on Gateway Pundit by Karen Castronova, but Julie Kelly ended up putting in her book. I'm telling you, Lieutenant Lancaster was the lieutenant that was lying to me for 35 days while I sat there in maximum security chains for 35 days. It was crazy. It was torture, and not knowing what's going to happen, not knowing why I'm down there, and not knowing when I'm going to get out. Just go read that damn shit. I'm telling you, it was intense. On your brain, it really, really does damage, and she likes to torture people that way, and she gets off on it, and it's really fucked up. Sorry for my language, but I'm just tired of not using my regular normal language, because this is crazy. This is crazy what's happening. You know what I mean? I'm tired of talking nice, because it's like I'm sick and tired of all of this. It's crazy. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. It's not right. It's illegal. It's inhumane.
John,
I love you guys.
John, let me just finish with the last paragraph of this.
Oh. Yeah.
In the aftermath of the assault against their loved one, each J6 family member is dealing with the situation in their own ways. Sarah McAbee has requested the CCTV video footage so she can see for herself what happened. Bonnie and Don want answers. Nicole Reffitt is heading to D.C. to stand in vigil with some of the other J6ers outside the jail to sing with the prisoners. Nightly, they sing the national anthem without fail, Nicole said. It can be intimidating and very scary, she said, feeling somewhat like David as he stood before Goliath. We're fighting the sheer force of the U.S. government with just regular people. It's overwhelming to think of the fight we have ahead of us and have been fighting for going on 20 months. It's scary, but it's important. I'm going to take a leap of faith and go to D.C. because I don't know where else to go.
That's right.
Thank you, Nicole.
Good.
Yep. Thank you, Nicole. Yes.
Thank you, Nicole. We love you, Nicole. Thank you so much for being here.
We love you guys so much. We got you.
Nicole says we love you so much, guys. We got you.
Heather, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I want to put Billy back on, but I love you guys.
We love you.
You guys are really awesome. Hello?
Hey, Billy. How's it going?
How's it going, Vicky?
Good.
Where were we?
Oh gosh only knows. I don't know. I get when Greta cuts us off. I don't know. I get sidetracked.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
The wet t-shirt contest.
Jennifer said a wet t-shirt contest.
Yeah. Okay.
I like the way you think, Jerry.
Put a smile on her
The way
face,
you
you guys. Love you all. Really can't wait for the barbecue we're going to have after we get out.
Yeah.
No, me either. I know we had one the other day out here without you guys, but we were thinking about you while we were munching on those burgers.
Oh, that's awesome. Had a barbecue out there.
Yeah, we did.
Hell yeah.
He was telling his version of the Lancaster.
Oh yeah, you were telling your version of the Lancaster thing. That's what was happening.
Oh yeah, did we find out what happened with her?
Well, yeah, Randy just read part of an Epoch Times article that says, she's being investigated for bringing drugs into the prison, and it talked about some people that have already died in the prison, and that
that's the rumor.
Yeah, somebody has already been arrested for bringing drugs into the prison, and like that. So baby step wins, but it's kind of one step forward, 3 steps back with our guys being dispersed and put into different places and transferred. That.
Oh, we're winning though. I'm telling you, grand scheme of things, I think things are about to flip.
I sure hope so.
Oh, wow.
Me too.
I didn't know that.
I hope at least.
So what do you guys know?
Well, I was just gonna say, I hope at least we'll be able to put an end to some of the abuse going on in there.
Yeah, for the rest of the inmates too. They don't have a voice. It's one of the great you guys are our biggest weapon.
We're trying.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, live streaming is a powerful thing. Who knew? You know, but yeah, those are our people that flooded the marshal's office and made calls to the prison and.
Hell yeah, well, we love our peeps.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. And we also have people out here that are veterans that are really following up. Just recently started, so you know it takes things a little while to happen. But we have people that are following up with the veterans organizations. And I had a meeting in Paul Gosar's office today, and Justin and Sherry are calling every member of Congress that used to be a veteran. So it's baby steps. But you know, Congress is tricky. We think they're here in September, but they're not. They're here, they're gone, they're here, they're gone. You gotta be quick.
Yeah.
You gotta be quick to catch those sons of bitches in their office. Yeah, you have to, yeah. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I don't get how they're at work and then they're not at work. I don't know what the schedule is.
Yeah, because, their schedule is, it appears their schedule is they do whatever the hell they want to do, I'm thinking.
The campaign most of the time.
Yeah, might be a whole lot of nothing.
Did you guys hear rumors that Biden is holding the Italian ambassadorship for Pelosi as like an escape plan for her if the midterms turn out terrible in their eyes?
That's true. Well, I hadn't heard it myself, but our official news checker of every second of every day, Tommy Tatum, says that it's true. That is true.
She took her family over there for a vacation this summer.
She took, Tommy Tatum says she took her family over there for a vacation this summer.
Yeah, I heard something about that.
What a way to go. You know, oh, poor you. You lose your election, you have to retire.
Going back to the family.
She's gonna go reconnect with those mafioso ties or something. I don't know.
Exactly. Get in the olive oil business, you know.
Yeah.
That's where our gold's at, the Vatican.
It'd be hard to get there from TC prison.
Our live streamers didn't like that Italian reference.
You know, Italians are good people.
No, I know, but I also know Nancy Pelosi does come from a family with ties.
Oh yeah, yeah, she is definitely mafia style.
Yeah. You know, I mean, allegedly. Is that better, Jennifer? Allegedly.
That's the
Allegedly. There you go. Allegedly.
It's true. Mickey, it's true. Just say it. It's true.
Well, in California, Gavin Newsom, her
nephew. Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard rumors that he's related to the Browns too. That were the governors.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, he's got those bloodlines then, doesn't he?
Right.
Yeah.
There's one flashing in the window.
Kind of consolidate your power, you know.
It's sickening. It's sickening. And you know, I live in California, and the recall Gavin Newsom campaign just blows me away that he's still in office. But you know, maybe that's because we don't have free and fair elections.
Yeah. Are you from San Diego area?
Yes, I am.
I got a lot of friends in San Diego.
Good. Tell me again where you're from.
I'm from Oxnard, where kind means to sea.
Damn it.
Ventura County.
Oh, wow. Wow. All right, well, someday maybe we'll take a trip to the beach.
Yeah, it's about 3.5 hours north of you.
All right, maybe we'll meet in the middle.
That sounds good. I'm in Kansas City right now. Once I started having kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Didn't want.
I do understand exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. You guys are probably tired of talking to me, so here's John.
We're never tired of talking to you. We're always glad to talk to you guys. That's what we come here for. That's what we come here for.
Oh, right on. Okay, hold on 1 second. Well, we love you all, and thank you guys for the amazing job you guys are doing. You guys are You guys are great. Upstairs, we got the best porters in the world.
We're here.
It kind of brings me to tears sometimes.
And nobody's here. We're all
Yeah, we're all out here, and like I said, we're live streaming to so many different countries, and those are our people taking action. So hopefully people are waking up and shaking up.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
I remember there was a lot of people in Europe when I used to be on Facebook way back when, before I got kicked off, that were just as MAGA as any of us.
Yeah, yeah. And where are they all pissed off, Tony? Remember we were looking at that crowd of people that were all angry. Was that Brazil?
That's Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil's getting all worked up over something. I don't know.
They call their president the tropical Trump.
They what?
They call their president the tropical Trump.
They call their president the tropical Trump. I guess it was a mass gathering of people. They just, you know, it reminded me of.
You have 1 minute left.
Okay, we're not letting this lady get us this time. So we'll wait. We'll talk. We'll talk when you guys call back. But yeah, you know that the country loves you, and like I said, I know that you guys are in there preparing to be our leaders when you come out. So.
love you.
Yeah. All right. Woo! All right, I love you guys.
We're expecting good things. So, all right, we'll see if you guys want to call back. That's cool, and if not, we'll hear from you at 9. Okay. All right, love you guys.
Love you, Mickey.
Okay. Bye.
They'll be calling right back, folks. Again, if you're just tuning in, political prisoners inside
Many news they want to call right back.
I don't know if they're calling right back. They're calling from mine. We kind of left it open. Really have a half an hour.
Sometimes in certain facilities, you can see their face. Do a little slide, window.
All right, Josh, one more time. Like picture around.
All right. Let me just say this again. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. We have a good-sized group here tonight. And thank you to everybody on the live streams watching. Mickey hit on this a little bit ago. We have decided to have our press conference here at the DC jail next Thursday on September the 15th from 12 to 2. One of the things I'd like to put out there to everybody in the live stream, anybody that has contacts with media organizations, specifically mainstream media organizations, please send them to us. You can send it to me in an email. My email address is Randy, R-A-N-D-Y, at a4justice.org. We're going to be compiling a list of media contacts, creating a database of media contacts, and we could use all your help. Anybody that you know, general, specifically, please send that our way. One of the things that we're also going to do, we're also going to have lunch for everybody that day that does show up and is there. So right now we have confirmed Representative Gomar. So he's going to be there, and I'm sorry, Gosar, right? Okay. I want to make sure I get this right. But we're actually going to be meeting with a number. Mickey and I are going to be meeting with a number of representatives and potentially senators over the next week. So hopefully we will have a number of them will indeed come out. We really need to shine a light on this. Like Nicole said, we've been dealing with this for 20 months. It's just one, incident after incident after incident of absolute atrocious abuse of these political hostages who haven't even had their day in court yet. The American way has always been innocent until proven guilty, and every single one of these J6 defendants is actually flipped on its head. And we, the American people, we have a voice, We need to unite together and use that voice and demand better of our elected officials. We need to demand that they uphold their oath to the Constitution.
Honor your oath.
Innocent until proven guilty. And and these judges, we need to start attacking these judges one by one, calling them out on their blatant bias. And so, one of the things I will mention, I've said this before, but for those that may not have heard it, we have a call to action page on on the forashley.com website. I would direct everybody's attention to that. That can be found at www.4ashley, ASHLI.com. There is a call to action page. If you go there, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, there is an action item there where you can actually submit a complaint of bias on a particular judge. And we need to start filling those reading from that was released today. If you look at that, it does mention, it goes into the motion where it lists out some of the clear biases that these judges are indeed using and saying in court. And we need to we need to open an investigation into every single one of these judges that use and really betray their oath in that courtroom by not upholding the Constitution. You know, they are, Lady Justice is supposed to have a blindfold. That means you leave your politics at the door and you judge those cases fairly with the facts and the evidence. That's not happening in any of these cases. Every single one of these judges at one point in time said as a matter of set law that the 2020 election was not stolen. We have evidence to the contrary. So any judge that says that and maintains that, if you have proved it to yourself beyond a reasonable doubt that the 2020 election was not stolen, you owe it to the American people to share that evidence with us, because we're not convinced.
Show me.
And they say all Trumpers are insurrectionists
So,
straight
I mean,
out.
you know,
The judges
I'm not
are
from
corrupt.
Missouri,
in
but you
DC.
guys to show me.
absolutely. That's the point.
How do we contact them?
And you know, I'll extend that a step further. I mean, it's like Joe Biden's speech the other night. To be quite frank with everybody, I think that was a gift. That was a gift. I mean, I know a lot of moderate Democrats that certainly do not believe and can see through his bullshit that he spouted the other day. And more importantly, when he talks about MAGA Americans. I am a MAGA American, and I'm proud of MAGA American. And the last thing that I am is a threat to our country.
Amen.
The
Freedom.
threat are these activist judges shredding the Constitution that underlies the whole reason these judges are in power to begin with. The whole reason our federal government exists. The authority for that comes from the very Constitution they're trying to shred and destroy. So it's time for we, the American people, from coast to coast, everywhere, to stand up, let your voices be heard, because the only way that this gets fixed peacefully is for us to stand up, unite, and with one voice, tell our elected officials enough is enough.
United we stand.
Enough is enough.
Divided we fall.
There will be no civil war.
Yes.
24.
Yeah, I mean, today was actually a really good day. I mean, hearing that Lieutenant Lancaster has been placed on administrative leave, we're going to work to try to confirm that.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll have a confirmation of that.
That's just the beginning.
But to be honest with you, that's just the first person that needs to be on administrative leave. Half of these guys need to be on administrative leave. Whoever it is that beat Ryan Samsel, immediately they need to be placed not only on administrative leave, they need to be brought up on criminal charges.
Yeah.
What those people did in a cell in the middle of the night, like the cowards that they are,
That's right.
they couldn't even at least let him defend himself. They had to tie his hands behind his back. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Justice needs to come to those people. And so, you know, we're just going to get louder and louder with this. We will not be silenced. We will not be stopped.
Justice
We will
for all.
seek justice for every single person that has done wrong in all of this.
Honor you
When we fight for
all.
our J6ers, we fight. And we're going to fight to the last breath. I know I'm not alone. There's a lot of people out here, right here, standing beside me right now, that I know will fight. And when I say fight, we're going to fight using the legal system.
Amen. Yes.
The very system that they are corruptly trying to put these guys away, trying to use to silence us. Guess what? That very same justice system is going to bring justice to your door. And we will not stop until it does.
Accountability.
Amen, Randy.
Accountability.
Anything you want to add, Mickey?
No, I think you got it. I think you covered it.
I got to work with Mickey on keeping the profanities out. Oh my goodness, our channel might get taken down.
Oh no, right? Sorry. Sorry, live streamers.
No,
So you're more likely to
Stand
talk
up,
about
America.
Trump than
United we stand. United we fall.
I got a pocket full of cuss dollars and I want to spend them.
yeah. We won't say where those cuss dollars go. And we have some lights going up here. It means the guys can see us and hear us. So the one thing I do want to do, and I'd like to start doing this every night, but I'd like to call attention to one specific Give, Send, Go every night. The one tonight, I just wanted to mention, there's a family that was caught up in J6, the Bunn family. They're from Texas. There's actually 5 family members that was here. I want to actually 6. 6 family members were here in DC on January 6th. Out of those 6 family members, 5 of them have been charged. They were arrested, much like everybody else. Door kicked in the middle of the night. But what's unique about their situation is, first of all, they don't have a lot of means. You know, the mother and one of the daughters is a traveling nurse. Both of them are traveling nurses. And once the articles started coming out, slandering them, lying about them, exaggerating about them, calling them, you know how it goes. Many of the hospitals that they worked at didn't want them in there anymore.
Good chance
So
their license worked.
one of the things, they all pled guilty. They were supposed to have a sentencing hearing in August. That was postponed to September. But we really need to gather around them. They need some financial help. They are required to show up here in DC from Dallas, from Texas. I think it's, I don't know what part of Texas, but it is Texas. And so, they set up a Give, Send, Go specifically to help them with their travel costs. And so if you want to help them out, Give, Send, Go /Quiver, QUIVER. Their story is very heartbreaking. You'll hear more and more about their story coming out, but I had the privilege to meet I want to say 13 of their family members in Springfield, Missouri over the 4th of July. And I got to tell you, they are incredible people. When you talk about the best that America has to offer, it's that family.
Amen.
It really is.
Amen.
You talk about people that love their country, love the Constitution, absolute patriots. You don't get better than them. So,
Amen.
So please, everybody watching, if you could spare a little, please.
Give it one more time.
Yes, the Give, Send, Go would be www.givesendgo.com/quiver, QUIVER, quiver. And with that, we'll play some music and then sing the national anthem at 9. Thank you.
Thank you, Randy.
Thank you. All right.
Freedom! Woo!
Justice.
For all!
So,
Now.
yeah.
When do we want it? Now! Justice for all! Now! Justice for all! Now! Justice for all! Now! USA!
All the way.
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 One thing I'll say, this is a song that's written by and performed by Brian Mock. Brian Mock was indefinitely detained here for 8 months. He's now on pre-trial release, but he was able to record this. It should be out wide stream. If you actually search The Stand by Brian Mock, I believe on YouTube you can find it.
Yes.
Rumble you can find it.
Sovereign Souls.
Rumble Sovereign Souls. Joan Up, I believe, is the one who runs that channel. Great fighter and all of this. And I believe she put a video to it. So we'll have to get it. Maybe at one of these times we can actually bring out a TV and have it on.
You can see a lot of the guys.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Tommy Tatum reports that in the video you see a lot of the guys. I don't know what guys you're gonna see, but
The ones right here.
the ones right here?
Yes.
Okay, so you'll see a lot of the guys that are here, indefinitely detained here at the DC Gulag. So, again, this is Brian Mock. Thank you, Brian, wherever you are, if you're listening. Keep the faith, brother.
We, the people. We, the people.
This one's for my boys and old lady. They're sending me away cause I took a stand. My voice is all that I can give. They've taken everything, said this life I live. The politicians smile when they burn my town. Said tear another statue to the ground. They tried to divide with fear and hate, and keep us in our homes till it's too late. Well, they came with guns, said welcome to our head. No rights, no tribe, and they locked me in a cell. So to my
Hey, baby steps, good to see you.
left behind that January day, I stood for thoughts, I stood for words you may never get to see. And through the years and all the tears, we may never be the same. So I pray there's men on the block lost everything, but every single night there's an anthem they sing.
Beating on the windows again.
Then I sit down, try and write to my son words about wisdom and honor and love.
Ma'am.
Will they ever understand that I stood for? Trying to right the wrongs that evil put us in.
Yes,
To my boys, I left behind that January day. I stood for thoughts, I stood for words you may never get to say. And through the years and all the tears, we may never be the same. So I pray that you choose to see through all the lies that you're told. They can take time, but they can't take your mind or your soul. They want you to hate, but it's never too late to choose love. So choose love and choose love and choose love and choose love, 'cause there's a formula of lies and mistrust. They used to tear down the best of us. There's a simple answer to what we must do. Strip them of their power, give it back to you. If you stand with the truth, they'll put you in a cage. If you talk about freedom, they'll remind you you're a slave. So to my boys, I left behind that January day. I stood for thoughts, I stood for words you may never get to say. Victories and all the tears you may never be safe. So I pray. I was just like, so by like 10 o'clock last night, I was like, oh my God. So I got his password, I told him I'll do this the rest of the 2 steps, so like, I call him like, hey, I'm going to work on your, on the rest of them, and if, I mean, like, I could have just hit them all, I hit them, so this one's for easier, but then they were all like, yeah, and then hit, some of them, you know, some of the really bad ones, I'm like, we're going to
Go there again,
but you have to almost refresh to find another team. I mean, it was like crazy. Yeah. I mean, and Marlene was great, but one of them, I was like, I can't stop. I was like, I gotta find your name. 3 hours in, I was like, come here, Storm. I was like, get that egg. I'm done. I'm like, Lord. But yeah, so we're gonna leave in the morning.
Last night I read a poem that Jake Lane had written, a psalm, I should say, using the correct order. So Jake Lane actually writes a psalm quite often, almost on a daily basis. He sends it out to a number of us. So I also received this one today, and I want to read this and share this with everybody. So this is from Jake Lane. He's a J6 defendant. He's actually currently indefinitely detained at the Alexandria facility in Virginia. And he writes, as Christ called the widow's pennies more valuable than the rich man's hundreds, so too the busiest person's prayers and charity. Seek to help more than to be helped, to give more than you receive. The only person you can expect heroism from is yourself. If you notice a man's race before his character, so too a blind man feels the fender of a car before he realizes he is off the curb. Feminists yearn for more because modern men aren't upholding their full calling from God. You would be insane not to think someone good and infinite created you. There are certain mountains God made just for you to move. Play with the Holy Spirit. Friendships require fun. If I could only be so lucky to die from love. You sheep, conform to the shepherd, not other sheep. It is a privilege to be loved by anyone else other than God. Be grateful for every ounce of love another gives you. What is going to save the world will never come out of Washington or a political party. Vote for God at your local church.
Amen.
If you feel something good is happening to you, don't stand in the way. Grace is given by God and never influenced by effort. How much money did Christ make a year? His business was good. To be successful, first know yourself. Where you are, what you are doing, why you were created, who created you, and where you are headed. The jaws of sin cannot chew through the shield of faith.
Amen. Amen.
Thank you for that, Jake.
Yes.
And if you want to, I want to say Mickey was on his podcast.
I was.
Interviewed by Jake.
I was interviewed by Jake Lane.
Yeah.
Probably about 2 weeks ago.
And all of that you can find at his website, j6truth.org. And I just want to mention again, Jake, and actually, Jake and his team, and his dad being part of that, Ned Lane, is putting on an event here in DC. If you haven't seen the flyer you can find at a number of different sites. I believe we have a, on. If it's not there, it will be there at 4ashley.com, as well as Americans for Justice website, the4justice.org. But there's a flyer for it. Everybody, please mark your calendar. Be here if you can. I think we're gearing up for it to be one of the biggest rallies since J6. So
Peaceful rally, and
it is all going to be peaceful. Absolutely no breaking of laws. Anyone who talks about breaking laws, not welcome. Immediately ejected. There will be security.
Will be there.
Dinesh D'Souza speaking, Bobby Powell, Ned Lang, Wano Saban. I'll be there, yours truly. And who else? Coy Griffin. Dave Summerall, Ned Lang, lots of people.
Professor Clemens.
What date?
Mickey, the keynote speaker will be Mickey. Tara Casanova will be a speaker. Steve Metcalf will be a speaker. I'm trying to think for a moment. There's a lot. I've heard 30 speakers potentially. But I think there will also be a contingent of J6 family there, especially wives, girlfriends, fiancés. So please, you know, if there is an event to be at, it's definitely this one. Nancy Pelosi can say whatever the hell she wants to say. It's not going to stop us. It's not going to deter us. For our live stream, I'll be posting the flyer here momentarily. But I just wanted to extend an invite to everybody. Please be there. That will be Saturday, September the 24th, and I believe it's 1 to 4. 1 to 4. And that will be located just across the street from the district courthouse at the Reflection Pond. Yeah, on the flyer, it does give another website for more information, j6solid.com. That's j6solid.com.
Just a young gun with a quick fuse. I was uptight, wanna let loose. I was dreaming of bigger things and wanna leave my old life behind. Not a yes sir, not a follower. Fit the box, fit the mold, have a seat in the foyer. Take a number. I was lightning before the thunder. Kids were laughing.
Am I the only one here tonight? Shaking my head and thinking something ain't right. Is it just me? Am I losing my mind? Am I standing on the edge of the end of time? Am I the only one? Tell me I'm not. Who thinks of taking all the good we got and turning it back? Hell, I'll be an old man. Willing to bleed, take a bullet for being free. Screaming what the fuck in my TV for telling me, yeah, you're telling me that I'm the only one willing to fight for my love of the red and white and the blue. Burning on the ground, another statue coming down in the town near you. Watching the threads of old glory come undone. Am I the only one not brainwashed? Making my way through the land of the lost, who still gives a shit and worries about his kids as they try to undo all the things he did. Am I the only one who can't take no more screaming? If you don't like it, then just fucking go. This ain't the freedom we've been fighting for. It was something more. Yeah, it was something more. Am I the only one willing to fight for my love of the red and white and the blue? Burning on the ground, another statue coming down in the town near you. Watching the threads of old glory come undone. Not the only one. I can't be the only one. Am I the only one who quit singing along every time they play a Springsteen song?
Sitting on.
We are ready when you guys are.
Hey, you need to come to the side of the barrier.
I listen to you, bro. I listen to
No, please. They're gonna. No, go ahead, walk around.
In a grill.
USA! 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 USA!
Freedom!
All right, we love you guys. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, can you take me off the thing? Can we talk for a second?
Yeah, we can. I'll give me time to get down the hill, so I'll take my speaker off right now.
Easy, John.
So why are they allowed to have visitors and these women walk by, but we can't go around the barrier?
I can't answer that.
I mean,
But the one thing I do know is they set up this barrier here for us. They
Yeah.
asked us to stay on this side of it, and we're going to oblige. It's important for us to be here and to maintain this.
Amen.
So that's the least that we can do.
Amen. Amen.
I miss that.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. Am I blocking? Hi, I think it's all about me sometimes, don't I?
See how I take care of my bubbles? You don't have to pay money.
You know that. They don't know that. I do. He has credentials. You don't need credentials. I don't know. But that's not a fight we're going to fight.
I'm just trying to be a father, raise a daughter and a son, be a lover to their mother, everything to everyone, up and out on bright and early, small business in my city. Yeah, I'm messed up for success, from my head down to my boots. I don't do it for the money, there's bills that I can't pay. I don't do it for the glory, I just do it anyway. Providing for our futures, my responsibility. Yeah, I'm real good under pressure, being all that I can be. I can't call in sick on Mondays when the weekend's been too strong.
Buckeyes run deep.
Turns on night long. You can bet that I stand ready when the wolf growls at the door. Hey, I'm sorry, I'm steady. Yeah, I'm true down to the core. And I will always do my duty.
We're like you. Don't tell them you're from Nebraska. Nebraska Patriot.
Right. I ain't scared. Oh, and I don't want to die for you, but if God's asking me, I'll bear that cross with honor.
Freedom don't come free!
I'm an American soldier, an American. Beside my brothers and my sisters, I'm proud to take a stand. When liberty's in jeopardy, I will always do what's right. I'm out here on the front lines, sleep in peace tonight. American soldier.
Awesome.
Yes.
Mickey's trying to change things up. All right, but just before we do a roll call, Nicole Armstrong, who's a volunteer with Americans for Justice, actually wrote a really good poem, and so I'm going to try to get it. She actually, see if this works.
The Call of the Patriot, a tribute to those who stood for the truth on January 6, 2021. It was 2021, the 6th day of the year. It was bitterly cold. The skies were clear. The patriots gathered from all walks of life. They knew something was wrong. Something wasn't quite right. There was mischief, deceit, a sleight of hand. They knew of the lies that the deep state had planned. With a love for this country, for the red, white, and blue, they stood up and they cried, "We demand truth from you." Peacefully walking with flags in their hands, they moved towards the Capitol building to stand. The doors opened wide. "Come in," they said. "Join us," with a gleam in their eyes. It happened so fast that it felt like a dream, but when they awoke, nothing was as it seemed. Thrown in a cell, the patriots were told, "You should never have questioned the lies that we sold." Now day after day, they wait patiently. They know God has a plan for them. Just wait, you will see. So don't turn your back, don't look away. This could be your son or your daughter someday. Remember this time, remember it all. Teach your children that lies will cause nations to fall. The patriots stood for the right to be free, for the young and the old to fight tyranny. Now is our time. Not all hope is lost. As they once fought for us, we must take up their cross. For justice, for freedom, for once and for all, with God's sword, stand your ground. Take the patriots' call.
Great job with that, Nicole. And for those of you in the Americans for Justice live stream, she should be in there, so just thank her for that.
Thank you.
All right, so at this point, we're going to do something that's become customary every night. We're going to do a roll call.
All right, we'll start off with the ones that died on January 6th. Ashley Babbitt, Roseanne Boylan, Kevin Greason, Benjamin Phillips, Officer Brian Sicknick. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
And these are the names of those detained all across the United States in all facilities, not just this one. Zachary Alam, held for 586 days. Thomas Ballard, held for 394 days. Pauline Bauer, held 477 days. Joe Biggs, held 504 days. Jeremy Brown, held 343 days. Alan Byerly, held 440 days. Daniel Caldwell, held 575 days. Jake Chansley, held 608 days. William Cressman, held 609 days. Meredith Cleveland, held 608 days. Lonnie Kaufman, held 609 days. Mason Corson, held 281 days. Lucas Denny, held 269 days. David Dempsey, held 378 days. Charles Donahoe, held 540 days. Derek Evans, held 37 days. Scott Fairlamb, held 594 days. Brandon Fellows, held 594 days. Kyle Fitzsimon, held 581 days. Mitchell Gardner, held 440 days. Robert Gieswein, held 598 days. Simone Gold, held 47 days. James Grant, held for 329 days. Matthew Green, held 505 days. Timothy Hale Cusinelli, held 599 days. Kenneth Harrelson, held 547 days. Donald Hazard, held 269 days. Albuquerque Head, held 517 days. Shane Jenkins, held 552 days. Douglas Jensen, held 607 days. Justin Jersey, held for 44 days. Daryl Johnson, held 454 days. Cash Kelly, held 602 days. Josiah Kenyon, held 295 days. Julian Cater, held 542 days. Matthew Crow, held 198 days. Jacob Lang, held 600 days. Nicholas Langard, held 511 days. Cody Mattis, held 336 days. Mark Mazza, held 300 days. James Malt, held 336 days. Ronald Maccabee, held 387 days. James McGrew, held 469 days. Sean McHugh, held 469 days. Jeffrey McKellop, held 542 days. Kelly Meggs, held 568 days. Jonathan Mellis, held 574 days. Garrett Miller, held 596 days. Matthew Ryan Miller, held 591 days. Jordan Mink, held 597 days. Robert Morse, held 415 days. Marshall Neef, held 360 days. Ryan Nichols, held 598 days. Ethan Bourdain, held 582 days. William Robert Norwood, held 182 days. Joseph Padilla, held 562 days. Robert Palmer, held 550 days. Dominic Pizzola, held 602 days. Mark Ponder, held 44 days. Chris Quaglin, held for 519 days. Barry Ramey, held 140 days. 25 days. Guy Reffitt, held for 601 days. Zach Rail, held for 352 days. Stuart Rhodes, held for 238 days. Howard Richardson, held for 282 days. Thomas Robertson, held for 603 days. Daniel Rodriguez, held for 526 days. Jeffrey Sable, held for 594 days. Ryan Samsel, held for 586 days. Ronald Sandlin, held for 588 days. Peter Schwartz, held for 581 days. Jeffrey Sills, held for 447 days. Barton Shively, held for 597 days. Peter Stager, held for 602 days. Andrew Take, held for 412 days. Henry Tario, held for 184 days. Dustin Thompson, held for 591 days. Jessica Watkins, held for 599 days. Zach Witten, held for 609 days. Ricky Chris Weldon, held for 151 days. And Cal Young, held for 512 days. With 3 suicides. Christopher Georgia, Matthew Perna, and Mark Ungst. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Thank you so much, Justin. And just as a reminder to everybody, this is the 609th day of the J6 political hostage crisis. Thank you so much for everybody that came out tonight. Thank you to everyone that's, tuning in through the live streams and everything. We are gonna close this out with God Bless America. I'm sorry, God Bless the USA, AKA Proud to be an American.
If tomorrow all the things
with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her till today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, and New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her till today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. USA! 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 Freedom!
Thank you, everybody. We'll see you here tomorrow, 7 p.m. sharp.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Who makes the power of sin and darkness? Whose love is mighty, insane and stronger? The King of glory, the King above all kings.
Alright guys, I'm gonna go help everybody here.
Who shakes the horror with holy thunder, and leaves his blackness in wine water? The King of glory, the King above all kings. This is amazing grace. This is unfailing love. That you take my praise.
It's funny how you
with truth and justice, shines like the sun in all of its brilliance. The King of glory, the King above all kings. Yeah, this is amazing grace. This is unfailing love. That you would take my place. That you would bear my cross. You laid down your life. That I would be set free. Oh, Jesus, I sing for all that you've done for me. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Worthy is the King who conquered the grave. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Worthy is the King who conquered the grave. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Worthy is the King who conquered the grave. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Worthy, worthy, worthy. This is amazing grace. This is unfailing love. That you would take my place. That you would bear my cross. You laid down your life. That I would be set free. Oh, Jesus, I sing for all that you've done for me. Almost heaven, West Virginia, the Ridge Mountains, and the river. Life is on the evergreens, on the mountains, growing like the breeze, country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia.
Baby steps, Jay, you guys both did awesome on the numbers tonight. The mods are awesome, you guys are awesome. Hey Richard, this is the candlelight vigil for J6 Prisoners of War.
I hear a voice in the morning as she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away.
and Sarah and everybody. God bless them. It's like, oh hell no, I'm out of here.
Right. Nights I stay up, cashing in my bad luck. Some nights I call it a draw.
I know. It's like I'm trying to think. That's right. You don't have to be here.
But I still wake up, I still see a dust. Oh Lord, I'm still not sure. What do I stand for? Most nights I don't know anymore.
Maybe we need to get
It's a beautiful night here, guys. We'll be back tomorrow night. Agreed, Shelley. I actually have a list of all of the prisoners in the different jails that they're in. Well, ask David. David's driving. If he'll go, I'll go. I don't.
Wash my hands of that for this. Smell like that for this. No. When I see stars, that's all they are. When I hear songs, they sound like this one's a come on. In the car, she called up, and then I look into my nephew's eyes. Man, you won't believe the most amazing thing that can come from.
Jay, you did awesome on those numbers. So did Baby Steps. I appreciate both of you so much. Absolutely. I love my veterans.
I love you. Oh no, are you okay? Well, that's like free wax job.
Yeah, I know.
You're not that area though. Oh my God. I love y'all. Good night.
You too. Good night.
Oh my goodness. Hold you.
So I have a list of all of the prisoners and what prisons they're in. If I can find it on my phone, because I had to download it, and I can find it.
Soldiers from the sky. Fearless men who jump and die. Men who mean,
but I can't find it.
Just what they say. The brave men of the Green Beret, silver wings upon their chest, These are men, America's best. 100 men will test today, but only three win the Green Beret. Trained to live off nature's
My
land.
name is Corinne. I'm CPs, but I mean,
Men who fight by night and day, courage big from the Green Beret. Silver with
Mike up here too.
upon the chest.
Yeah, they're gonna leave me.
These are men, America's best. 100 men will test today.
Oh, Jay, I gotta show you a picture, little man. You'll love it. His teacher sent it to me today.
Back at home, a young white goose.
Grandma said he wanted to go to school today as a Patriot cowboy.
He goes hungry.
He's got a bandana, American flag bandana on. That's my guy.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, he wanted to go to school as a Patriot cowboy, so he put on a American flag bandana.
Nice. You're raising him right, Ron.
I hope so. Well, technically, Grandma's raising him right.
They're going to have to be tough.
Yeah, he's my biggest supporter, so.
That's encouraging.
Yeah.
My son's my biggest supporter.
Yeah.
He wishes he could be here.
So does mine. Lisa, honey, I'm sorry. I can't answer for why Oreo does what he does.
I'm like all the way down.
I'm about halfway.
Alright guys, I'm not sure what we're doing, but I'll give you guys a couple minutes to finish up your chat. It's because I can, and I'm going to find out what we're doing.
Stuff. Chicken, Tupperware thing, water. Is it short? Right. When we walk away, please try. Everything goes in the trash afterwards. I don't want to throw away your stuff. Right? Thank you. Okay. Did Brian call you? Yeah, he tried calling me. what I'm saying, you make those kind of excuses for those people, sooner or later they're not going to have a country in which to worry about that kind of shit. And then you get off their ass. I mean, that is what our job is. What hurts your mind? Even those, especially those. You know the only way to eliminate that view is to get your ass off the sofa, stand up, and lift up your voice. And if we all did that, they wouldn't be where they are. There's no excuse. You're talking to somebody that's been doing this for a year and a half. And I'm sick and tired of the people making Listen, I'm the same way. I think the first 3 months after January 6th, nobody did anything, including me. But it was like, finally, you know, that's one thing I would say. You know, a lot of this goes back to shut our mouth.
Oh, Rhonda's people. Good night. They don't know me.
We need to stand up and we need to speak.
That's us.
By sitting down and keeping our mouth shut, sticking our head in the sand, hope it goes away, all you're doing is voting in. That's it. And that's my message that I've been giving for the last 3 months to every single lawyer. I'm telling you, every single one of you defendants, to sit down, shut up, don't go on social media, don't do interviews, have no conversation or contact with the other J6. Every lawyer needs to tell their defendant, be loud, be proud, speak the truth. That's it. That's the way they say it. I apologize for my brain, but when I hear these excuses, bullshit. Either you love this country or you don't.
There you go, David. Do it. Don't be too late.
She felt it.
She felt it.
No, but I mean, your testimony, you got the testimony you had for 30 million men. I'm worried because every single person that does that. Quite frankly, I could have been a part of it.
David, can you grab me a water or an orange pop out there?
And the some of the three primary or they try to contact something on the side of the jail, and then December the 24th, Saturday at Belmont. There will be a rally attaching federal discipline on the lawn of the reflection pool from the campus. That little park area, that's where that rally is. Ron will say it. And Kevin, and Dave Summerall were all three speakers on that stage. They're the ones who made it. It's been a long time. I'm not looking forward to the press conference. Hopefully we can get like 10 congressmen.
That would be good. Are there Congress people showing interest in it yet? Or?
Well,
I mean,
we gotta meet with them, but I mean, the only one that's directed so far is
Yeah, no, they didn't. You had a meeting with Gomer?
Huh?
You had a meeting with Gomer?
No, Gosart. I keep saying the wrong one.
I was gonna say, I just emailed Gomer's office.
To be honest with you, I think Gomar should be there.
That would be excellent.
We gotta go in and meet with him.
Excellent.
Do you know whose macaroni salad this is?
It was Josh.
Oh, see you later.
I'll see you later.
He's walking around the jail.
Oh, is he? You
Yeah.
left already? Oh, he's walking around the jail.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get off of here. Love you all.
Hey, you too. Thanks, Randy. The ones that are going to Guantanamo were.
Just reading through the comments. Thank you, Naaman. Hope I'm saying that right. All right, everybody. Good night. God bless.